It's your host, Hollie, and it's time for a little teaser talk. What's up, everyone? Day 2 of Rocklahoma.
Let's see what shenanigans we get into today.
It's America's biggest party. We're here.
Rocklahoma. America's biggest Labor Day party is back with the loudest lineup yet. This August 30th through September 1st in Pryor, Oklahoma. With, for the first time ever, Avenged Sevenfold, Slipknot, Disturbed, Evanescence, plus A Day to Remember, Lamb of God, and many more. Passes and camping on sale now at rocklahoma.com, starting at $10 down.
What's up, everyone? We're here at Rocklahoma Day 2 with Serge. How are you guys doing?
Doing really good.
Awesome. So, super exciting that you guys officially opened up Day 2, right? Like, you guys literally set the bar, and it set it pretty high, I'm assuming, right? How was Day 2, and what was the crowd like? What was the experience?
It was amazing. Yeah. Like, to see like a sea of people was phenomenal. Yeah. Like the fact that people woke up early to come to Rocklahoma, to come and rock out, was surreal, because we thought like, oh, we're probably just going to play for like just a few people and that was it. But to see that was amazing, and like it was heartwarming, and it was just, it gave all of us chills. It was wild.
So was this your first time attending Rocklahoma?
Yes.
Yeah, performing and attending. So were you guys here yesterday?
Me and the guitar player were.
We were
you guys
here,
were yesterday. So you guys were here for the evacuation.
Oh yeah, we experienced the.
How did you guys navigate those waters?
Well, we actually got here before it started pouring. Like, we got here like around like 1:30, and then we were like coming in because we were meeting like our manager. Yeah. And all of a sudden it's like, hey, you gotta go back to your cars. And it's like, what? Like, okay. And it, boom, nothing but like rain, and like you couldn't even see the cars anymore.
Welcome to Oklahoma. We didn't want to disappoint you guys. You know, we have a status to live up to, and it's crazy weather. So.
Oh, it's okay.
Did you guys camp here?
No, we're actually staying at home.
Okay,
yeah.
Very cool. I was gonna say, man, the campgrounds. We're camping here, and I was like,
cool.
Hopefully our tent's not flooded and I have dry clothes for tomorrow.
Oh, snap.
The only thing we lost was our canopy, which is one last thing we have to bring back.
Yeah.
So I'm fine with that.
Yeah. Ooh,
very cool.
That's
so,
scary.
Other than the crazy weather, what has been your guys' first impressions? I know you guys were here yesterday, you guys were here today. What's been your favorite thing so far about Rocklahoma? Because it's definitely an experience.
At least for me, it has to be the people. Like, especially when they dress from top to bottom, like if they were performing. Like, it was amazing. Like, I think I saw like the devil and Jesus kind of like walking around. It was
probably holding hands too.
it was wild.
What about you guys? What's your favorite thing so far you guys have experienced?
For me, it's like this place feels like home, because we're with what I call our people. With the rock and rollers. This is who we are. This is where we belong, and it's been an amazing, surreal experience. Like Kät said earlier, playing in front of a crowd where we didn't expect. You know, we're kicking it off. They told us, hey, it'll be 11:30. People might be hungover. You know, but that was not the case. I mean, maybe they were hungover, but they were there. They were there in attendance, and it was just amazing. And they made us feel at home and welcome and warm, and I've just been loving it since we got here.
Yes. I'm gonna have to agree. It just, it feels nice. It feels like home out here. It feels really nice.
There's an absolute energy about this. It's my first time experiencing the festival, playing and all this other stuff, but just to see everybody and to see their excitement, to see their favorite bands, and then to feel that excitement when we're playing, it's surreal to us. So I enjoy it. I mean, I'm excited.
No pressure for you guys as artists, but like you said, like a lot of people, they coordinate outfits where I'm like, you can't like let them out show you guys. You're like, okay, now we have to do something more crazy. Just kidding, but yeah, no, and a lot of people, it's interesting because I'm born and raised Oklahoma, so this is all I know, right? But it's interesting because I've interviewed so many people from LA, globally even, but it's interesting when I talk to people because they're like, Oklahoma, what do you do there? What do you guys do for fun? I'm like, hey, we don't have much, but we have good people. Yeah. And I think Rocklahoma is definitely a reflection of that because there's such a strong community. I haven't seen one mean person, or I mean, of course, I'm sure somebody might get a little feathers ruffled in some kind of bar area, but I personally haven't seen that. I think it's a good reflection of the community, and people just help out. It's funny too because there's like so many Facebook groups. So there's like, you know, Rocklahoma Bound. There's Kinklahoma. There's Rocklahoma Singles. There's all, like, you name it, and that Facebook group exists. But it was funny because last night during the storm, I guess yesterday evening, I was scrolling because I was like, okay, how about at the campgrounds? And we were all like, me and Scotty, my best friend, we were scrolling through there and looking at it, and it was cool though too to see also people were taking pictures of like somebody like passed out drunk at their campsite. They're like, if you guys are missing a team member, like we're at camp, you know, whatever, like this is our row, this is our section. So it was like cool to see like people still looking out for everybody else. Like, hey, if you're missing somebody, they're here, they're safe, but also come get your person because. But yeah, it's a good community. So I'm glad you guys had that experience so far.
Yeah.
And hopefully this is like the first of very many more that you guys will be here.
We hope so.
Absolutely. So you guys have a really cool origin story. I would love to hear how the band was formed.
Well, I guess we'll start with the guitar player and the bass player, because they're the first ones.
Yeah.
All right. So I guess we met. He was in the band when I met him, you know, and we just kept in contact. Some years later, you know, we just started hanging out and jamming at a rehearsal space in the town where we're at. And just for fun, you know, it wasn't meant to be a band or anything like that. Kät was looking for a band. She went into that space to post an old school flyer, you know. Like
What year was this?
This was 20...
This is like, no, this had to have been 2019.
2019.
No, it was
Yeah.
actually 2018.
Oh, that's right. That's
Yeah,
right.
it was late 2018. Yeah, and the secretary directed her down the hall. Like, these two guys come in every Saturday and make noise. You might like, you know. So she went back there, right? You know, to scout us out.
She did a drive-by. She's like,
Yeah,
"I'm
yeah.
sure that these
Yeah.
guys
Are they-
sauce."
Are they any good?
She's like, I'm asking for a friend. Play a little bit of something so I can hear it.
She opens the door and this little thing comes in, and she's like, "You guys need a singer?" And so we just started jamming with her, and that night, you know, I remember us leaving. Pretty much, you grab that flyer off of the you just posted,
She was like, it's filled, positions with food.
and she threw it in the trash, and it was the coolest thing. And we walked out.
I know that sounds weird, but that was the moment it was born.
And we added Guss a couple weeks later. He was in a top 40 group at the time.
Look at you.
Yeah. Dan knew him from a previous band, and so we went out to scout him, and he was playing stuff like Bruno Mars and like hitting the drums way too loud. And you had the band leader, the keyboard player, he was like telling you like quiet, like you're not that loud. And I was like,
Bruno Mars, not Metallica.
right,
Yeah.
right. We're like, that guy is a rock drummer. And so you quit that band, didn't you? Like at intermission?
That night.
Yeah, that night. And you know, started playing with us. And it's amazing that we found each other just because of the fact that we are based in such a small town where there isn't a whole lot of musicians.
I bet the talent pool is very small.
Yeah. There and of the musicians, most of them are in a country, Texas country or Latin music. Not a whole lot of rock bass players, you know, walking around. And so, so we just, you know, it's amazing that we found each other. And I don't know if you want to add anything, Mr. Martini.
Yeah, I mean, I think that sounds like the.
So you guys have a lot going on. Obviously, congrats for you guys all finding each other. It's like some like Hollywood movie. It's like, this is how a small town band formed and found each other. But with that being said, congrats on being signed to Pavement Entertainment.
Thank you.
That is awesome. So I know you guys are wrapping up a full new album coming soon. Can you guys tease us with some more things about the album and maybe some more tours or collaborations you guys have in the process?
Well, sorry. A little bit about the album. We just released like a new single called Crazy Little Bitch. And that one's... Oh no!
I've been getting called wars. Just kidding.
And that's one of our newest singles. We just released like a new music video
Can I say
out.
something though, real quick?
Yeah.
About that? So, Crazy Little Bitch. The bitch in the is not a girl. All right?
Who or what is it?
It's a guy.
Hey, I
An
know
ex.
a couple of
Yeah, there you go.
myself, so.
Just want to throw that in.
That's awesome.
Where was that?
I threw you off.
No, it's okay.
So yeah, Crazy Little Bitch. You guys got an album coming. What about tours? Anything else?
Oh, right now we're gonna like do some Houston dates. We're actually planning on going to California to open up for Lita Ford, which we're really excited about, and Stephen Pearson from Rat. And it like we're still like coming up with more tours and just getting everything ready. And I think everything with the album, everything's still in the works. We're trying to make it very like fun, very like in your face, like rock and roll.
As it should be, right?
Right. Nobody likes, backseat rock and roll. It's got to be in your face.
It needs to be loud and aggressive.
Yeah.
It needs to be those drums that are outshining Bruno Mars.
There you go.
Very cool. So, any other tours? You guys, I heard a birdie told me you guys are maybe going to Europe or something at some point.
Oh, yeah.
Next year. We're
Yeah.
gonna
Spoiler alert, I had some intel.
How did we forget about that one?
Like,
oh yeah, that's right.
I know currently our label wants us to get the album out, so we, besides Rocklahoma and doing a few more shows in LA, we're pretty much going to concentrate the rest of the next couple months just to finish that up. They want to push it out and get it done. They're like, enough with these singles, we need to get the album out.
We gotta get married.
Yeah.
Tired of these singles.
Yeah. So yeah, and then
Let's go.
and then Europe, right? Looking forward to that.
Yeah, Europe will be doing. I think it's a 5-day just kind of run up there. So London, kind of. I think it's London, Brighton, Manchester. I can't remember the other two. I always forget the last two that they mentioned. But yeah, 5-day kind of run. So
We're really excited. And that's going to be for next year. We're going in the spring. And so we haven't gotten our passports, so
we'll get that rolling.
we'll get there.
Yeah, you have until springish.
Right. We got time.
We got time.
Very cool. Well, Serge, you guys, thank you all for hanging out, and I'm super excited. I want to make sure to follow you guys because I was chatting earlier. I don't know where he went, but I was chatting with him earlier, and was like, he was talking about you guys coming back to Oklahoma and Oklahoma City, and I would be thrilled to have you guys back in Oklahoma. And of course, we're gonna have to do a part 2 or an episode 2.0. Catch up with you guys and see everything else going on. So I just want to say thank you guys so much, and look forward to seeing whatever all the badass shit you guys are about to do. Thanks, guys. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
I hope you enjoyed this episode of Teaser Talk. Head over to teasertalk.com to subscribe so you don't miss out on another episode. Until next week, keep rocking.